These are warehouse job interview questions to us applicant. Warehouse operation managers have the important and often difficult job of hiring new employees. Finding and retaining qualified workers was the biggest warehouse management challenge cited by respondents in a report from Logistic Management, a logistic and transportation magazine. Asking the right warehouse job interview questions can help you qualify a candidate's experience, soft skill and ability to contribute to your company's culture. In addition to asking the right questions, we have provided some tips on how to analyze answers to broaden your applicant pool. These 10 warehouse interview questions. First, what do you want to work? Why do you want to work in a warehouse? Ask these questions to gauge a job candidate's interest in your warehouse position. Are they eager to start a warehouse career? Or do they mainly seem interested in the position's pay and benefits? While someone interested in a warehouse career may be a better long-term fit for the company, there are many great candidates who are simply seeking to start work. You will need to identify the traits that are most important for the warehouse role, be it problem-solving skill, speed, collaboration, attitude, or attention to detail. The candidate's answer to these questions could indicate whether they are looking for a job or a career. Along with other signs, they will be a good fit. Leading with these questions gives you a broad overview of the candidate's work philosophy. A may lead to follow-up questions to gauge alignment with the warehouse role. 2. What made you interested in our company? This is a great question to see which applicants did research beforehand and which ones did not. If an applicant specifically mentions company role, values, or something on the website, they likely took the time to learn about your company. If someone stumbles through this question with a generic answer, they probably didn't do any research about your company before the interview. Though this isn't necessarily a disqualifying question, it shows how serious the candidate is about the role. One-click job application have streamlined the job research process, and the candidate may have applied to dozens of jobs without much additional research. An answer that reveals knowledge about your company's mission is a good indication of a serious candidate. This is also a good opportunity to ensure the candidate's values align with that of the company. Number 3, can you perform the essential requirements of this job with or without accommodation? You will need to be careful when asking questions about the essential responsibilities of a role because many qualifying questions are illegal. Questions that appear to be discriminatory could get you into legal trouble. According to U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commissions or EEOC, discriminatory questions generally involve age, disability, equal pay or compensation, harassment, national origin, pregnancy, race, religion, and sex. Warehouse work often has physical requirements, but employer should make accommodation to ensure they are hiring inclusively. Each role has different physical and skill requirements, so you will have to decide which part of a job can be accommodated and which are crucial. For example, if a job requires a worker to lift 75 pounds once or twice a week, that part of the job could be accommodated without impacting the employee's overall job function. Hiring people with disabilities or criminal histories can yield productive long-term workers, and the strict vetting process of the past may disqualify what could be excellent long-term workers. 4. Can you tell me about your experience working in warehouse or similar environments? Use these questions to learn if an applicant has relevant experience. While fast warehouse experience is ideal, some applicants may have worked in a similar environment or at least have transferable skill. For example, have they operated heavy machinery? Have they worked in logistics or transportation? Experience in this area may be relevant. Depending on the demands of the position, a lack of experience in warehouse work may not be a deal breakers, as many warehouse skills are trainable on site. If a candidate lacks required certificates or skill, consider giving your new employee a window of time to learn and gain certification. Number 5. How have you ensured warehouse safety in fast position? Warehouse safety is a critical. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration (OSHA) lists multiple warehouse hazards and accompanying solutions. Some of the hazards OSHA lists have to do with forklift, dock, conveyors, material storage and handling, communication, and poor ergonomics. You can use this warehouse job interview questions to see if a candidate has been mindful of these hazards. Also, encourage the candidate to share any awards or recognition for safe work practice they have received in fast position. If the candidate doesn't have warehouse experience, ask the candidate, why do you think safety is important in a warehouse environment? This will be a good opportunity to gauge the candidate's judgment and set expectation for the role. Number 6. Can you tell me about your experience with inventory management software or data entry? This is a great warehouse interview questions to ask if you need to fill a position that requires inventory management software or data entry experience. If you don't need someone with this experience, tailor the question to ask about a candidate's experience in another area, such as forklift operation or conveyor inspection. As with question 4 above, lacking experience here isn't necessarily a deal breaker. Keep an open mind with candidates that haven't used inventory management software or data entry, since these are trainable skills. Number 7. How do you stay organized? Jobs in the warehousing and storage industry often involve logistics, such as inventory management, order entry and fulfillment, labeling, price marking, and arranging transportation. The BLS reports, organization is essential to performing these duties. Use these warehouse interview questions to learn how an applicant stay organized. If you want more detail, follow up by asking what specific strategies they have used in past job or their personal life to stay organized. Additionally, organization is a strong indicator of their potential ability to manage their time. Time management is beneficial when balancing warehouse duties such as completing orders to delivery and tracking shipment departure and arrival times. While someone is unlikely to admit they are late to everything or struggle to meet a deadline, listen for specific strategies or tactics the candidate use to manage your time. If they don't mention any, feel free to follow up by asking them to give specific example of how they have managed their time in past job. Can you tell me about a time when you had to solve a problem and how you approach the situation? Use the warehouse job interview question to learn about a job candidate's problem-solving skill. The example may be about a misunderstanding, an issue at a first job, or a mistake they made. The main thing to evaluate is how they assess and address the problem. Did they exhibit creativity and resourcefulness in solving the problem? Were they able to pivot and make the most out of the situation? This also applies to interpersonal conflict management as well. If the candidate's problem example involves a conflict with another employee, be sure to follow up with some questions about their philosophy on teamwork and conflict resolution. Conflict and disagreement are inevitable, but how they are dealt with says a lot about a candidate's judgment and ability to work with a team. Do you feel like they deal with the situation properly? Were they professional about explaining the disagreement, or did they have a negative tone? What are your long-term career goals? Learning about a candidate's long-term goals may help you guess how long they had stayed in the position or with the company. For example, if a candidate has warehousing and logistic leadership aspiration, they are likely to stick around longer than someone without these long-term goals. These warehouse interview questions will also help you understand a candidate's career motivation. Understanding what motivates your employees can help reduce turnover. 10. Why do you think we should hire you for this position? This question enables the candidates to directly speak to their strength and qualification. It also gives them an opportunity to mention any relevant skills or experience that didn't surface during the interview. Pay attention to the candidate's confidence and passion when they answer this